Grand Rising Soul Fam. So, according to the Gene Keys, we are navigating through Gene Key 55. This is the only one of the 64 Gene Keys that only has two expressions. It has the shadow state of victimization, has the gift and acidic state of freedom. Because you're either playing the victim or you have freed yourself from playing the victim. There's really no other in between. And so I wanted to share some resources today that can be helpful tools for contemplation. This really big gene key, which is really about our evolution. So here we go. This is coming from the Wisdom Keeper's Inner Guidebook, The 64 Faces of Awakening by Dr. Rosy Aronson, one of my favorite companions for studying the Gene Keys with. And this is the card here. For 55, you see that dragonfly right there, the dragonfly's dream. This is the prophecy that Richard Rudd writes about. Very much worth the read. It starts off with a Richard Rudd quote that says, "It's always at the very end, when we have all but given up hope of redemption, that liberation comes." Programming partner is Gene Key 59. My wisdom story. From as early as I can remember, I was moody. I constantly searched for outer reasons to explain my moods and spent my entire youth chasing after everything and everyone I believed caused me joy and avoiding or blaming those I held responsible for my pain. As I matured, instead of longing for superficial feel-good opportunities, I yearned to feel personally free, romantically fulfilled, and spiritually enlightened. So I embarked on a quest for the perfect soulmate, teacher, and heightened state of being. I became a professional seeker, tantric whiz, and workshop junkie. I fell in and out of love with so many people, practices, and gurus that I lost count. When I was in love, I believed I was free. But actually, I was trapped and addicted to the never-ending hope of romance, the dream of liberation, the catharsis of drama. I was hooked on disappointment and how secretly great I felt after complaining about my unending stream of bad luck. The roller coaster had no end. My emotions rolled me. Even though I could see and explain all of my issues, I was still hopelessly blind to the fact that I wasn't taking any responsibility for my life. I was still giving my power away to something, to someone out there who could rescue me or make me miserable. In the end, it was all about me, my love, my awakening, my happiness, my disappointment. It wasn't until I met a woman who saw into the core of my victimization that my heart cracked open. I could no longer hide from her or myself. It was through the intimacy of our relationship that I learned to face my deepest fears and most hidden agendas. For the first time in my life, I rose in love instead of falling. Not just with her, but with all of life. I stopped complaining and blaming others. No longer burdened by complicated stories and devastating dramas, I was free to feel much deeply and fully and to make decisions without agonizing and second guessing. No longer clinging to teachers or techniques, I started experiencing the kind of synchronicities I'd always dream of. Just naturally, I did more of what I loved. Writing songs, enjoying friends, and spending time in nature. Now, people tend to relax around me. They feel free to be who they are. I know deep in my soul that I am connected to all of life. My gift to you. I come to tell you that freedom you seek has nothing to do with what you do, what you understand, or how you feel. It has to do with the attitude you embrace, no matter what's happening within or around you. Can you live your life without over-relying on outer paths, systems, or structures to keep you safe? Can you fully feel whatever it is you're feeling without getting lost in drama or the stories of the mind? Can you experience a longing without rushing to meet it or escape it? Can you find peace during painful moments? Can you embrace not knowing? Can you simply be? Freedom is yours the moment you give up the thought that someone else is responsible for your life or that you are separate from life. Practice transparency and radical self-acceptance, and you will discover you are magnificence. Questions for contemplation. Where are you your own worst enemy? What and who do you tend to complain about the most or blame? Where do you feel most like a victim? Be honest. What systems or structures do you find yourself relying on or hiding behind? What might happen if you let them go? Think of a time that you felt free and empowered. How would you describe your overall attitude at that time? And this I challenge everybody to do. Go one day without complaining or blaming anything and just see what happens. Sending you so much love and light and peace this week as you break free from the addiction of drama and recognize there is only one of you here. So you might as well enjoy the ride and have fun. Namaste.